Hokie dokie. Hello. So I wanted to demonstrate this problem as best I could using either Desmos or Excel. So the approach I will take is I will just plot these points on either Excel or Desmos. I'll do a little bit of both. And just by looking at the behavior of the points on a scatter plot, I will identify whether it's a linear, exponential, or power function. I'll do the best I can with the two examples that I have. So we're going to start with Desmos. How do we input ordered pairs like this little table of values into Desmos? So we're going to add a table, x and y values. So we'll just go t values down here. So 1, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the y values, we got a little more complicated here. Negative 6.83, negative 1.42, and so on. Alrighty, and it should have already plotted these points for us. So where the heck are they? Okay, so we can see one here, one here, one here, and one here, and one here. So we want to imagine what is the best option to best fit these points. The first question is, how about a linear function? Could we fit a linear function through these points? In other words, would it make sense for a line to pass through these points, like a straight line right through there? Probably not. So we eliminate linear function. Exponential function, we think, does some sort of curve best fit these points? So if you're not familiar with an exponential function, let's do a little example. Maybe like, I'm trying to think which way it would work. If you had like negative 2 raised to the power of like negative x. So kind of like this, right? Would this kind of curve best fit through these points? In this case, you know, if this was, let's see if I can get it to almost match it here. So like negative 8, maybe negative like 7, 5, something like that. It's a little rough. Hopefully you get the idea I'm trying to get across here. Does that kind of curve best fit these points, you know, visually? I would say that's probably our best bet. And then I think for a power function, it's hard to say because I don't have many examples of it, but if there's not just a curve, but there's a curve in the points and it comes back down, like it increases and then decreases, you know, the behavior of the points increase then decrease, then that might be more of a power function, maybe like some sort of x squared power function, right? Or if they have the opposite, if it decreases then it increases, that's probably, you know, any sort of like parabola is a good sign that it's a power function. Exponential is just like a regular kind of like ramp curve kind of situation. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I'm trying to find the best method to go about this problem, but exponential is the answer we are looking for here just by getting a scatter plot of these points. Now, shifting gears a little bit, let's use Excel. I think I might have already graphed these next points here. Let's see what we got. So we have 1, 3, 4, 8, and 10, and then 1, 6, 6, all the other ones. Okay, good. So within Excel, all you do is just type in these values, the x and y values, or t and g values. And then let's get rid of this. Start fresh. Oh, holy cannoli. All right, let's get rid of that. So in Excel, once you input these values, you just click, drag, and highlight all of these. Go to Insert, go to Scatter Plot. Go ahead and click this first one. If you want, you could even do the one with the lines. And you could ask yourself, what does this image best look like? Does it look like a line? Does it look like a linear function? Absolutely not. Does it look like an exponential function? You know, one of these or one of these? It does not. But it does look like a little bit of a parabola action, right? So maybe some sort of negative x squared power function. I don't know. So these are the only two examples I have for this problem. So that's the best advice I can give you, is just graph these points on a scatter plot and use the behavior of look at the image of their behavior and imagine would a line best fit, would an exponential curve best fit, or would a parabola of some sort, some power function best fit these points. That's the best I got on that. If you have any questions or other examples that are just giving you trouble, send them my way at carterdmath@gmail.com. Alrighty. That's the best I got. If you have any questions, let me know. Alright, bye-bye.